A couple other things to talk about, but, save that for next dungeon, because we are done.
I thought it escaped over here, but... It looks like it might have actually done this so that we couldn't escape.
I can take him, bring it on!
Haseo?
What a damn sneaky dog.
Impressive.
Now, I actually really wish they didn't explain that to you. You have to find the you have to decide what you're going to do here. You'll notice only one has a shadow.
That's... He's the only one with a shadow.
I think it would have been nice if in the little bulletin they didn't just come out and tell you, find the one with a shadow. And then they put him right in front of you.
Get the one with the shadow. Here goes.
Like, decide what you're going to do. And maybe you would have had to fail once or twice before you actually looked around and went, oh hey! I'm up for a little bit of a thinking puzzle. I'm a thinking man. And I do like that little dark spell there. It actually reminds me, once again, of the dark spells in the original quadrilogy. With the fingers and claws coming up out of the ground and whatnot. This is not a good weapon to be fighting these with. Can one of you, like, Rengeki or something so I can get a free weapon change? Actually, I can get a free weapon change now, but I kinda don't want to, because it's a Rengeki, and Rengekis are awesome. You can do the weapon cancel with the scythe as well. Ow. Jerk. Ow. Jerk. You leave me alone. You know what? Heck with this. I'm getting a weapon out that works on you dudes. Dang! I was hoping he'd have like 1 HP left.
That's so amazing how you were able to spot that monster's shadow, Haseo.
Well, yeah, if the thing didn't tell me to do it.
Way to go on spotting the real one out there. Nice work, Haseo.
Oh, well, that was nothing. Let's go back.
Yay!
Whoa! Oh my! There you go. Tee-hee.
Shut up! I got a thing! And we have one more quest! Buy Dingo! Let's do this thing!
Ah, I get it. Yo!
Dingo. Thanks for the encouragement, Dingo. Dingo. Dude! It's Butt Rice! What's up, Butt Rice? I mean Rice. Ah, good times. Onwards to No Face Infinite Resident.
Okay, let's go find the beekeeper mask.
Onwards. And upwards. And forwards. Let's see, I wanna go up and I wanna go fast. Okay, that right there, folks, is... I will actually spout out references to crap more often than you would think. Most of it is just that nobody gets the references I make. Because I am a fan of things that not many people know about. In fact, I've been giving out, I'd say probably in the last 5 minutes I referenced 2 different things. So, here you go, people. See if you can figure out what I was joking around about. If I had more chims, I wouldn't bother with this. You know, if you two would just stand in the right place, you wouldn't even have to run after them. There we go. No, I'm not going all the way to 99. I'd be here forever. Unless they give me a Prince Chim, in which case... well, I'm still not going to do it. Maybe one more. Alright, off we go. Well, no enemies in room number 1. Now, let's see here. Something else I wanted to talk about was... as I mentioned in a couple places, specifically on Twitter, where I was actually talking back and forth with a couple people about this, is I am in the market for a new game capture device to capture my games, as the name would suggest. And there are, like, no enemies here. That's actually a gimmick at this stage. No enemies. But, I'm actually in the market for a new one, because for whatever reason... For whatever reason, my Dazzle has decided to start desyncing randomly at odd intervals. And sometimes it'll work really, or sometimes it'll work pretty well most of the time, but not always. Also I need a new controller, because this one's kind of broken. Which is the whole reason I started using the other controller, until that one was
No
broken.
monsters anywhere. What the hell?
I want to murder something! So I am in the market for a new one. Now, let's see here. One a lot of people mentioned was... oh, what was it called? It was like the HD PCV or something. HD PVC, an HD piece of piping. Something like that. That seems to be one of the top ones going. The only issue for me with that one is, A, it's $200, and I'm kind of not rich. And also, it can capture in 720p, which is a really nice, high quality, but I have no use for that. Because none of the systems that I tend to play games on do 720p. It's like I'm just not big on Let's playing current gen games, really. Especially something like the PS3 or the 360, and no, I don't even have a 360, and I have no intention of getting one. That's another story. So I really have no use for the 720p out of that one. I'm happy with 480p for what I do. So the one I was looking into was the Roxio Game Capture, which is actually, it's $100, so it's half the price of the other one, and it can capture in 480p, which is also better than the Dazzle, which the Dazzle captures in 480i, which is why I get a lot of interlacing in the videos, which I hate the interlacing, but I can't figure out a decent way to get rid of it without spending all bloody night getting one video out. So, and also there's enough of a dip of quality in the process of getting rid of the interlacing that heck with it. So, I'm kind of stuck with that, and 480p should help with that considerably. So, I've been thinking about that one, and that would also mean I don't have to go through my stupid VCR just to be able to watch this, or watch the game on the TV and play it at the same time, and record it at the same time. Because I actually I have a nasty setup that took me a while to actually pin down. But what I do is I take the game system, like I have now the PS2, I plug it into the auxiliary in the VCR. Auxiliary out goes to the Dazzle. Is it auxiliary out? Or is it line out? I think it's, yeah, line out. Line in, line out. Line in, line out. So, line in to the VCR is the system, line out is to the Dazzle. And I hit a dead end. Oh, I remember this area now. Okay. Yep, gotta go back this way. And then I take the auxiliary out, a nice big cable TV cable freaking wire, and wire that up to the TV. I'm sure going through about 14 middlemen just to do this is lowering the quality even more. And it certainly doesn't help that I capture, or that I convert the videos and with the DivX codec, which certainly will lower the quality. I completely understand that, but by the time I'm done, the files are like 400 megs anyway, and I don't have all day to upload a 3 gig file, so I've done a lot of experimenting and a lot of figuring things out, and really everything people have told me about, oh, you can do this to get a much better quality video. Yeah, but it also gives me a video that's like freaking 4 gigs or some crap. So, there's that. So I've kind of settled in something I'm respectably happy with. I would love to be able to get better quality videos out. For those curious, I am using the DivX codec right now. I use the 480 HD.
We did it! Huh?
We weren't after the Pearl Mask, were we?
It looks like a fake to me.
Dang.
Wait, this isn't the beekeeper mask.
Oh well, keep looking. Yeah, use DivX, the 420, 480 HD profile thing that's set up. Obviously, quality turned to max on everything. Yeah, I don't care how long it takes to convert the file, as long as you give me one of a very nice quality. That kind of crap. So, there's that.
This
Hey, that's a fake!
isn't it either.
Poo gas! Gonna have to go look for another one. 3 references, 1 update. Oh, yeah, so always looking for a way to improve the quality. And, recently I found, I think my VCR is starting to go out. So, right now I'm looking at a very staticky, horrible screen. Obviously I tested to make sure it's, only on the TV end of things. So the recording is coming out fine, it's just horrible for me to look at. So I'm thinking about ordering that, Roxio thing, like, now.
No mistake about it. This is the beekeeper mask. That should do it, right?
Ew, it's a face.
Is this the Guardian or something? Bring it on!
I'll myrtleize him! Oh no, that guy was weak to, bone crusher.
That was nothing. Really.
Yeah, was he? Pooh.
Crap. Reinforcements. Here goes.
I can do this, yo. Smash! And again! I'll just keep this up all day, because why not? I can juggle them. Really, much as I like the twin blades, it really is best against single targets, not hordes of dudes. Get to the platform. That should be easy enough. It's like we killed off the dudes, so we just gotta run back to the platform. Which is all the way back there. Alrighty. Should be simple enough. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about now. Thinking about getting the Roxio game capture thing. I'm also still not exactly what in
Come
the...
on. Where the hell have they been hiding up till now?
I could have murdered them by now. But no! Ah, dudes.
I'll crush you.
Being big dudes, these guys are probably weak to broadsword. But of course I can kill them, so it doesn't really matter.
I didn't even break a sweat.
More dudes, more dudes. Where am I going? I'm going that way. And if they're gonna run that way and be silly, then I'm just gonna pass by them and not fight them. Back there, Adley? There we are. And I remember a couple times people have been saying, oh, the L1 button does have a use, because you know how you stop every now and then and wonder, where's this character? And the L1 button would call them closer to you. Not really, it's not... Pressing it would and calling them to me would not help. Because that character is already running towards me, to be honest. And all the L1 button does is make them run towards you. So...